Taylor, hi. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for making time to do this. I think it's going to be a great a way to share with people signature and then your experience. You just finished a year, so you know the ropes now. I remember that you had a number of job offers, and I'd be really interested in what were sort of the criteria or the checklist that you had that made you choose signature.
Yeah, so I did have a number of job offers before graduating. And one thing that stood out to me as far as signature goes and what really was important to me was the culture that the company offered. And I love that Signature's culture. It was a family first and people first orientation and just doing the right thing and being the best person you can be and doing right for one another. And as well as training was something that was super important to me. And Signature's training program is amazing. I've learned so much through it. And they were able to outline that as well prior to going and starting day one with Signature, as well as just having that opportunity to grow and having a company that matches my goals and allows me the opportunity to get to where I want to be. And I just saw that with Signature. And those are the main things that made me decide to go with Signature.
I bet they're glad they have you. Hey, I understand there's also a mentorship program. Well, how does that work? Because that sounds really helpful because when you start a new job, it's always good to have like a buddy or someone that's helping you.
Exactly. Yeah. So there is a mentorship program with Signature. Basically, what that is before you start on day one, you are given a mentor, someone that's there for you professionally, personally, just helping you to get to where you want to be and get to your goal. And what I really liked is that I knew this person before even starting on day one. They reached out to me about on a weekly basis, I would say a month or two before I started, just to check in, get to know one another a little bit. And I had the opportunity to go to a happy hour to get to know the team that I was assigned to, which made day one feel very welcoming and comforting because I already knew everyone. And in the program, it was someone that just guides you, is there for you, and really helps you achieve your goals. And I actually had the opportunity to train or mentor an individual as well. And she just finished the training program a few months ago. So it was a rewarding experience being able to take what I learned and what my mentor did for me and apply that to the girl that I mentored.
It's interesting because, the best way to learn something is really to teach someone else and that they gave you that huge responsibility. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Experience.
Yeah, I think that I understand the signature has I think that KJ called it a from day one plan for everyone. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, so it's essentially from the very beginning, you know exactly where you can go with Signature and all the opportunities that are out there. Everyone starts as an associate recruiter, but the possibilities of what you want to do and grow into are endless. So you have the opportunity to either stay a recruiter, go into sales as an account manager, go onto the service side with working with our consultants and consultant care, or go to internal recruiting for college students. You can go into human resources. You can really do whatever it is that you want to do within an organization. You can go and become a managing director, open a new branch somewhere. Essentially, it's just a map that shows you all the different careers that are there from Signature, and it's shown to you day one. Even before, when you're interviewing, they kind of go over it a little bit. So it really outlines what you need to do to get to whatever your goals are for your career.
Gosh, that sounds great. And I understand that you were just promoted. Congratulations to an account manager on a major account team. So now that you've made one direction, any plans for yourself for the future of what you might like to be, a couple of years from now?
Yes, so I did just get promoted to an account manager position. I started with Signature back July. So it's been a little over a year, a few months over a year. And so I am going to be supporting the Wells Fargo account here locally in Phoenix. And I would say for me, of where I can see myself in the future or where I want to be, I would say it's just to continue to grow and challenge myself and take on as many opportunities I can within Signature, and maybe eventually support Wells Fargo on a national level and become a lead account manager for the Wells Fargo team, not only in Phoenix, but from that national perspective as well.
It's hard to look way ahead into the future though, isn't it?
It is, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So, if I got this right, you're part of the culture team at the Scottsdale office. So, what does that entail? And you're all working remotely like the rest of us. How do you think Signature's culture impacted working remote?
I am very thankful that I'm working for Signature Consultants while working remote. It was definitely something that none of us expected or necessarily wanted, but Signature's culture has definitely still made it a family environment. And while we're all remote, we still see each other on a daily basis through Zoom, or we have weekly happy hours where we all just hop on. It's not work related, just how are you doing as a person, and what's going on in life, and constantly, checking in on one another and just keeping that constant communication. We have an open Zoom room, I guess is what you can call it, where we're all on there. We can choose to be on it or we don't have to, but it's just a good way to keep that office feel still there. And one thing about Signature's culture is it really is, about being with each other. So just every week making it a priority to spend an hour or two outside of work, just hanging out, hopping on for lunch, and, just really being able to still see each other. It's been nice to still have that.
That sounds so awesome. Well, thank you so much, Taylor. It's really been terrific hearing about your new career at Signature. Anything else you want us to know about Signature?
I do know that we are hiring right now. So I know that you can look on our website to get more information about us. You can reach out to me too if you have any questions, or you can email KJ directly. I know that she kind of spearheads the whole internal recruiting for college students. So it's been a great first year for me. I've learned a lot. I've been challenged in the best ways and been supported amazingly by, not only my mentor, my account manager, but the managing director and all the executives with Signature. So it's been quite a great experience for me.
Well, terrific. And thanks so much for sharing it with us. And it was great to see you. And I hope to see you in person sometime soon. When they have those real happy hours, I'm coming up.
Yes, please do.
All right. Take care.